That was a great photo session.
Yes, it was.
William is really a wonderful photographer.
Just the whole vibe was great. I loved all the people you brought together. The makeup, the hair people were fantastic. Cesare is a hell of a stylist.
Sometimes a group of creative minds just coalesce magically. People who never work together. I think it helped playing your music.
I get embarrassed, like I'm pushing it on people, and then they feel compelled to like it.
Sure, but I think these people really liked your music.
I wish we had these photos for my album.
I think your cover's gorgeous.
Desperate measures. Do you know that it took 2 photo sessions to try to come up with decent photos? The first session was terrible.
I never saw those.
I wouldn't let anyone see them.
They were that bad?
Oh, I am sure people are saying diva time. But I just couldn't slap one of those photos on an album jacket. Not with all the airbrushing in the world.
Was it a new photographer?
No. It was someone everybody knew, except me. They said, we were so lucky to have him. Not my kind of luck.
That's odd. Are you going for something esoteric?
Yes, it's called trying to get one good photo. I heard through the grapevine they called me photographically challenged.
Really?
Some people are naturally photogenic. I am unnaturally photogenic. Camera hates me.
Well, today the camera loved you. You guys are going to have a hard time picking favorites because there's so many good ones.
Why is that?
It's a combination of things. Cameras can be brutal. Anyone can look at you and see one thing, but the camera sees something different altogether. Harsher, more critical. Our human eyes and brains massage the image we see. William and his lighting guy are magicians. They just capture a loving light to enfold you.
I'm taking him with me wherever I go. You're so nice. You really like the record?
I do. But then I was already a fan. The talk of the label is that this record is really going to blow up.
That's nice to hear. But I've heard it before. So many times. Every time, in fact, Dennis. Sometimes I think people just want to make me feel good and keep things positive. So they say, this is it, Brenda, this is the one. All the way to the top. I guess they have to think that way to promote and sell, but after a while, I start to take what they say with huge grains of salt.
Well, take it from me. The word is very good about this album. There are times when we know we have our work cut out for us, that some record is going to be an uphill battle, but not yours. Everyone genuinely loves it, the entire album.
I've fallen for this before. I get my hopes all high and then wham. Doesn't compete at radio or too much competition. Maybe I'm just not cut out for all this. Maybe I should just go back to making music for other people. I could hide in my shell, send my songs out. I wouldn't have to get all dressed up, subject myself to photos I hate, set myself up for disappointment.
You still shooting the video next week?
I think so. And that's a problem too. There's still not a clear-cut first single. The promo department and everyone else that I speak to says it should be Get Here, but Herb Albert thinks it should be Piano in the Dark.
2 great tracks.
Yeah, but we named the album Get Here because that's the song everyone thought was the strongest.
I don't know. Herb has a really good ear.
I know. I trust him. But he's the only one who thinks Piano should be the lead single.
I think there are others, but he really does love it. What was it he said the other day? He said, I just love the subtle hook. It's so left of center.
But is it too off-center? Will that be the excuse they give us when it doesn't race up the charts?
They're both great tracks. They'll both be hits.
From your lips to God's ears.
I'd like to bring a video crew to the video shoot next week. Get some B-roll, kind of like behind the scenes. Would that be all right? I'll run it by your manager, of course.
If you're there, absolutely. I probably won't even notice there's more cameras. I'll be so nervous.
Yes, I'll definitely be there.
Thank you. What about you? What do you do when you're not doing all this?
Well, this is more than a full-time job, and I love it.
Good answer. But I know there's more to you.
I also write plays.
Aha, I knew it. I knew there was something else kindred and creative about you.
Well,
What kind of plays? Dramas, comedies? Might I have seen one? I love theater.
all kinds. Musicals, too. I doubt you've seen anything unless you see a lot of little theater.
I did Hair in Toronto. My God, what fun we had. What I remember of it, anyway. My friend, Allie Willis, she loves theater, too. She wants me to write a musical.
You should.
Someday.
You ready? I'll walk you to your car.
I think so. That's sweet. You really think Piano in the Dark is the way to go?
I do. I don't make those decisions. I just promote and publicize and market what comes down the pike. But Brenda, I would not bullshit you or placate you. It's a great song, great performance, unique and classic.
I am so glad you're going to be at the video shoot. You have great energy.
I'm just happy to help bring this album to a larger audience. We will do that.
Okay. I believe you. I'm letting my hopes go high.
Piano in the Dark became the highest charting single in Brenda Russell's career, reaching number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. She received 3 Grammy nominations, including Song of the Year for Piano in the Dark and Best Pop Vocal Performance Female for Get Here. Get Here was subsequently recorded by Oleta Adams and reached number 5. Brenda Russell and Allie Willis did eventually write a musical together with Stephen Bray. They contributed the lovely score to the classic Broadway treasure, the Tony-nominated The Color Purple, which was also nominated for Best Show Grammy in 2006 and then again for the revival in 2016. After living in Los Angeles for 30 years, Brenda has relocated to Texas, where she continues to write beautiful songs and play piano in the light.